It's an exciting day of grade one action, 6 grade one races culminating in the Travers Stakes. We'll get to that in another video, but we're going to kick this 6-pack off with the Kettle One Ballerina. Scott, we're used to your 6-packs in football season, and those are coming up. But for now, we got a good grade one 6-pack at Saratoga.
No doubt about it. Lots of star power, Ed, for the biggest day of the meet at Saratoga. You mentioned the Travers, which is led by Essential Quality. Another star, the heavy favorite here in the Ballerina. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts on Gamine.
Indeed, Gamine on the rail, and we have a bet back on all races at Saratoga, all 6 grade ones. There's 7 other races as well, so you'll want to opt into that at twinspires.com/offers. And I would imagine a lot of people looking to probably cash the win bet, but feeling pretty safe with Gamine is a potential bet back should she not get the job done. But I got to be honest, Scott, I have a hard time envisioning a scenario other than something going wrong at the start where she doesn't beat this field.
Yeah, I'm pretty frustrated with the fact that there's no other speed signed on, Ed. Gamine has not been as fast as she was last year. Admittedly, the races are a little bit tricky at Los Alamitos, which she did dominate a field that included Edgeway, who came back to win in a Rancho Bernardo and do so impressively. The Derby City Distaff, which we saw in person, that wasn't the same Gamine we had seen as a 3-year-old, but she got the job done there. Wanted to try to beat her, but there's absolutely zero early zip signed on in this race. She's going to be walking on the front end unless, like you said, something goes wrong at the gate. She just looks extremely tough to beat.
No, and even distance isn't a question with her. She's done it 3 times with 3 wins. Are you even going into the race thinking there could be an alternative on the win end, or is all the opportunity in your mind someone else underneath?
Yeah, I think it's probably a situation where I'd look for value underneath. I'm just not overly excited to go all in on Gamine at 2 to 5, but the alternatives are tough. Got a lot of respect for Sconson, CC, Estelo, Talentoso, but they're going to be chasing what isn't going to be a very fast pace, and they need an honest pace to be at their best. So it's just a very tricky proposition. I think I'm going to look to the pick 6 and probably single in the $1 denomination Gamine, but I just don't know if she's the same horse, which makes me a little bit nervous.
Yeah, if we were talking about a 20-cent pick 6, which we see a lot of, I might be inclined to give a rare, very rare pass the race. You're better off playing the 50-cent pick 5. But with that dollar denomination, and if there's no carryover, 15% takeout, maybe that's the way to go. Do you give any thought to the weight? It's pretty rare we see a spread of 6 to 12 pounds. This is a handicap. Do you think it handicaps her enough?
I don't think it does enough because I think she's loose on the lead. That's where it comes down to me. I mean, she's the faster horse and she's going to have the race shape she wants. When you combine those two things, weight does matter, but I just don't think it tilts the scales, pun intended, enough.
Yep. Once you're cruising, and she's not one that is going to get stopped trying to find a hole late. So I'm with you. I do think she's the most likely winner. It's, not a pick I'm excited about, to be honest, but from a divisional standpoint, she is the leader and she should have things her own way here. So it's Gamine for both Scott and I to kick off this all grade one pick 6. Bet back at Twin Spires. Get involved.